To unpack the story for us, we're now joined by Xolisile Willie, who is the convener of the Western Cape United Unemployed Educators. And he joins us now via our telephone line. Xolisile, thank you so much for your time this evening here in SABC News. I mean, this is really quite saddening to see so many unemployed teachers, and this is just in one province. When it comes to, so many teachers in our country being unemployed, how bad is it?
It's very bad, my sister. It's really bad. It's a very sad situation because you can't have thousands of teachers in this country left out without any jobs, because the matter of the reality is that our schools have shortage of teachers. You would agree with me when I say that if you can go maybe to one of township schools, not just many, just pick one of township schools and observe the situations in those schools, you would find out there are so many congested classrooms. You would find out that in one class you have plus minus 60 students or plus minus 50 students in a class. So that type of situation is very bad, because how can learning take place in such an environment? So it's a very bad situation. It's a very bad situation to have such a large number of teachers who are qualified, who are not employed in this country.
And Xolisile, I mean, over 30,000 vacant posts for teachers. Why does it seem as if, there is no appetite to fill these vacant posts?
Now, the question is, are they really those posts? Are they really there, or it's just something that is being said to media? That's the question we're asking ourselves, because how can you have a plus minus 31,400 and something vacant posts, yet you have so many educators that are not employed, qualified educators? So that's really a question, and we're so concerned about that.
And looking at, you questioning this as your organization, I mean, what has been the responses you have gotten? I mean, just looking at that insert, some of you were even saying that when you apply for posts, you're being told that it was by accident. What is the response you are getting when you're questioning the Department of Basic Education in terms of why do you find yourself without jobs, but there are vacant posts in the department?
So let me tell you one thing, my sister. On the 7th of March, we wrote an email first to the department, to the Western Cape Department of Education first, as the province, and to say we would like to meet them, but we never got any response. Then we wrote another email notifying them that we are going to do a march so that we can submit our memorandum of demand to them. Yeah, one of the issues in that memorandum of demand was the issue of the recruitment system. We went to the Department of Western Cape Education, then we submitted that memorandum of demand. Then we gave them 7 working days to respond to that memorandum of demand. As to say, they must maybe call us and meet us to discuss that memorandum of demand. Because one of the issues is that the recruitment system that is being used by the Department of Education is not really working for us, because those posts that are saying they are vacant posts, many of the teachers who have applied in those vacant posts, they got their responses, they got the emails from that recruitment system saying that some of the posts there were advertised by mistake. Then that thing really confused us. How can a Department of Education advertise post by mistake? How unprofessional is that? So we are really confused about that. So because people are receiving the responses, so we are saying that recruitment system is not working for post level 1 teachers. Maybe it works for other post level, but it's not working for post level 1.
And Xolisile, when it comes to, the issue of teachers being unemployed, I mean, these are teachers with qualifications, unemployed graduates, one would also put it. How disheartening is this for them? Because, I mean, you would have studied for good 3-4 years and hoping to get employed, but you are sitting at home with your degree.
It's very bad, my sister. Just imagine studying a 4-year degree and you don't get employed at the end of the day. And what's very sad is that there is a need to employ teachers, because it would be better if they were saying there's no need to employ teachers. There is a need to employ teachers, because as I said before, that there is a shortage of teachers in schools. So staying at home, knowing very well that our schools have a shortage of teachers. We need teachers. And this thing of having a shortage of teachers in our societies, it affects us all as the country. Whether it affects you directly or it affects you indirectly, but it affects us all as a country, and we are all going to face the consequences in the near future. So it's very sad as a graduate that is staying at home without any employment after studying the whole 4 years in the institution of higher learning.
And now that you've taken part in this protest action and you've taken it to the doorstep of Parliament, as teachers and as well as, a group, do you have any hope that this issue will be addressed?
We are just hoping. We are just really hoping because we are trying to knock at each and every relevant door. So we are just hoping that this issue can be attended, especially that now we have knocked to the doors of Parliament. We just hope that the Office of the Minister of Basic Education can attend to this issue.
And if you also then don't get a response from Parliament, because, you've handed over this memorandum of demands to a representative from Parliament, if you don't get a response, what action will you be taking?
I don't really think the whole Minister of Basic Education cannot respond to us because what message would she be sending to the country by not responding to such a crucial call? But if ever we do receive such a thing of not getting any response, I think we're going to meet as the leadership of the United Unemployed Educators in the province and discuss the way forward.
All right, Xolisile, thank you so much for your time. That is Xolisile Willie, convener of the Western Cape United Unemployed Educators, just talking there about the frustrations that many qualified teachers are going through, particularly looking into the Western Cape, and they've taken their demands to the doorstep of Parliament.